Welcome back to the Kaspa Silver YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk about Grayscale just announcing that Kaspa is now one of the assets that are under consideration. And we're going to be talking about what this could mean for Kaspa. So first off, Grayscale made an announcement on X, and in this post right here, they say assets under consideration update, learn about the diverse digital assets we're considering for future investment products and explore those already part of our offerings. Are we missing anything? And if you go to the link, you will see that Kaspa is at the very top of the list because Kaspa is considered in the Grayscale crypto sector as a currency. And it says here includes crypto assets that serve at least one of three fundamental roles as a medium of exchange, store value, and unit of account. And you can currently see that right now Grayscale offers some products in terms of Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, XLM, XRP, and Zcash. And now Kaspa is next on that list. I went ahead and said right here, so it looks like Grayscale is considering Kaspa now. Kaspa is going to be with the big boys. I also had a follow-up thought to this saying, once again, Kaspa's fast emission was a genius idea. Another big player after Marathon Digital Holdings is being left with no choice to either adopt or get left behind, with only less than 15% of the supply left to be mined. And then also I say here, Kaspa, if you plan accordingly and adopt Kaspa, you will be able to possibly front run Grayscale. Kaspa is for the people first. And what this could actually mean for Kaspa is that the same way how Grayscale has this fund that is called the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, you could essentially have exposure to the gains or the losses Kaspa provides in your brokerage account in the US. And so personally, I did make this post in the past saying if ETFs come to Kaspa, it is not much of a good thing. This level of adoption only helps build trust and value. It does not advance the usability of Kaspa, which is much more important. And the usability of Kaspa is the most important thing because any proof of work to survive in the longer run must be used, not only held on to. But in the meantime, while Kaspa is still trying to gain more adoption, it's going to be more of a store of value rather than a medium of exchange for the time being. So things like this is still very beneficial to the trust and value of Kaspa. And this will be really great for people like myself in the US, where I have a 401k from my employer and my employer gives a 401k match. And so if you have a employer that gives a 401k match, I would recommend anyone to make sure you are enrolled in that because that is just free money that's being left on the table if you are not contributing to that 401k match. But if I had the availability to be able to put my 401k into assets like Bitcoin or Kaspa through Grayscale's trust, then I can actually have a 401k that has exposure to the gains Kaspa will give, and I don't even have to worry about those taxes until after the amount of years go by of me holding on to my assets within a 401k pass. Now, I would never recommend allocating a very large amount into a 401k to get exposure to Kaspa, or even in a Roth IRA to get exposure to Kaspa, but it wouldn't hurt to diversify a little bit and have some exposure to Kaspa so that you can actually have a type of tax-free investment into Kaspa, which you currently can't have in the US. If you're buying Kaspa directly, you have to worry about capital gains tax. But if Grayscale creates a Kaspa trust, then you'll be able to invest into Kaspa in a Roth IRA and experience tax-free gains in a Roth while Kaspa continues to grow in value. As well as if it does lose value, you will also experience that as well. But this is just really good for US investors as a whole, that Kaspa is pretty much just going to get integrated into these major exchanges. Grayscale is basically like a BlackRock kind of player, but just not as big as BlackRock. But Grayscale has been really making the crypto market accessible to traditional stock market investors that are not really interested in holding crypto themselves, but instead getting exposure to it still. So this is really great news for Kaspa in terms of value and trust. And like I've said before, Kaspa to me is simply a very long-term play. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And before we go, if you have not considered getting yourself a Kaspa exclusive Tangent wallet, there's currently more that they are selling, and there's currently 520, and the new batch is going to start shipping at the beginning of November. Now, mind you, that this date could be pushed back because of the demand that happens. But if you use the code Kaspa Silver at the checkout, you can get 10% off your purchase. And I do receive a commission for this, and it greatly does support my channel. And if you don't really care about getting the Kaspa logo on a Tandem card because you're worried about the card taking much longer than what is advertised to come in, you could just go to the normal Tandem website and just get the normal branded ones and still use my code and get 10% off. So you can go ahead and click the link down below to go ahead and check that out. I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. And also, one last thing, I am currently moving out of my apartment. I have officially moved out fully and now have to kind of stay with my in-laws a little bit for a period of time before my new home is ready for me to be moved into. So currently the videos may be a little bit slow. I'll try to do what I can, but that is currently what's going on right now and why videos may just be a little bit slow for now. But once again, thank you so much for watching. And as always, don't be average, be different.